Are you ready?
Yeah. I suppose for me it was, I wasn't progressing where I thought I would. I was where I thought I should be at one level. I wasn't. I was below that level, and I kind of slipped away from another place that I was, and then decided that a couple of weeks at home wasn't really what I needed to be doing. That I needed that somebody behind me to give it to me in my ear and let me know that this is what you need to be doing. And from recommendation from a couple of people, then I picked up that phone and gave you a buzz. But I've tried a few things, like, and I suppose my own background would be the sports side of things, like, the gym instruction, but not from the instruction that it is from nowadays. I'd be old school kind of gym. And I suppose it was never really the fundamentals that I learned right. So it's the basic nutrition, the basic, weights and stuff like that. And I always felt that no matter, I would start off something and I'd never be able to keep it going. I get to a certain point and I get so frustrated with myself that I wasn't seeing the results that I thought I should be seeing. And I suppose something like that you can never do on your own. You always need that somebody to give you that boost of, even if it's just saying, like, well done, or even like popping an email and just, them things are what keeps you motivated week in, week out. I would have tried a couple of things, like, but nothing to the extent of what I'm doing now. Like, and to be honest, it's not what I would call dieting. I think it's just basically eating right. I still enjoy, chocolate, and I still enjoy the things that everybody or every normal person likes, But you just got to learn how to control it, put it into moderation and fit it into your daily intake. Okay, so I suppose this time last year I was probably about 23 stone heavier, or 23 kilos heavier than what I am today. And going from a size 20, 22 down to a size 14 for me is massive. Like, going into a shop and be able to say, okay, I'll have this in one size and this in another size, and try them on and go into the change room and they fit. For me, that was massive, because before I used to pick up clothes, try them on, and get so frustrated that I just have to keep going up that size till I get a size that fitted me. And what it does for your confidence is just unreal. The toning side of things as well, because one of the things that I had said when I started, I would like to define muscle in my legs, because it was always one thing that, to me, when I'm looking at somebody, you could say they know their legs are well toned and stuff like that, but I can see a difference in mine and difference in me, and even strength wise, I'm lifting weights that I never even dreamed I could lift before, and that's all down to technique, and it's all down to somebody saying to you, you believe in yourself that you can do it, which is something that I never got before. Done Tough Mudder, yeah, I got roped into Tough Mudder because I went up and took photographs for the company that I work with, and people that were around me said, like, would you do it? And I was like, not a chance, not a hope. And I was convinced to do it, and then I just put a mindset that I would do it, and completed it this year doing the full 16k.
How did you find it?
I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I could, it's not all about going and doing it at a record time. You do it at your own pace and you have to crack with everybody that you're around, but even the achievement at the end, just to come through that finish line and say, yes, I did it. I put in the effort. By all means, it wasn't easy, but what is easy? Things that are hard are the things that you're going to keep going with and persevere with. There's a lot of good things about Doc Fitness, in my opinion. But I suppose for me, the one thing is when you walk up that stairs, the greeting that you get from the coaches, or even when you're training here and you're lifting weights, and even if you think there isn't a coach looking at you, there is, and they're there all the time to correct your technique, or just to keep you going, or even just that simple thing of, like, well done, keep it going, drive it on, push it on, we're nearly there, a minute to go. That's all the things that in my opinion, that I have never experienced in a gym before. And they're the simple things that you have right here. Pick up that phone is probably the hardest decision that you're going to make, but at the end of it, when you get in here, you will see the results that you want, and it's by doing the simple things, and you guys are just amazing, because you keep on top of it, like with your weekly emails. It keeps focus, But if you're on the fence, get off it, because there's no better place to be than just coming in and, 3 hours a week, done, getting it done and coming in. And the amount of people that you meet in here, it's not a gym, it's a family.